Hi everyone, hope everyone is okay, hope everyone is doing good. It's Alba again, and today I want to first thank each and every one that has been there for me, that has been supporting me, that has been sending love and prayers. I really, really want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for everyone that has reached out after my TV interview, everyone that has been encouraging me to keep doing this. I'm still doing this and I'm going to keep doing this. So thank you everyone and God bless you. So still I am going to be using my phone to help me remember all the things that I want to talk about. So, and you'll excuse me. So, yeah, I want to keep checking my phone to help me remember everything that I need to talk about. And first and foremost, I want to talk about this issue of rape. It is so sad and so saddening, actually. It is saddening that a lot of people take this thing as a joke. A lot of people are making fun of these things, but actually it is something that is really going on. It is something that people have experienced and are still keeping quiet about it. It is something that is really eating up our society, especially the younger generation, the younger like girls, most especially the younger girls. And it is so sad that people don't know what this is actually about, and you can never really know. Like, some people were like making fun of the fact that, like, the details that I was giving about my experiences, but no one can never ever, like, no one can really know how it feels like when you're in that situation, when you're in that predicament. Like, no one can really understand the events and how it happens and how it goes on. Like, people keep judging people with these issues, and others keep saying that maybe you wanted this to happen to you. How can you take yourself into the situation and then call it rape? But most times people don't understand. Like, there's sometimes people some things happen to people when they are not in their right state of mind. Sometimes people go into situations innocently, not knowing that I am going to go to this place when the person I'm going to see has a hidden agenda or has bad intentions towards me. So some of us have very much um, expectations out of people. We give people a benefit of a doubt, but it is so sad that some people don't really know what it really means, like, to go through these things. And actually, a lot of people keep judging people. A lot of people keep taking this for a joke, and that is the reason why some people and most of the people are keeping quiet about this. But I still want to encourage people: if you're out there and you've been a victim of sexual abuse, you've been a victim of any kind of abuse, I want you to know that if you have someone close to you, if you have a friend that you can talk to, when you keep talking about these things, when you keep opening up about these things, it actually really helps. The reason as to why I never really thought about approaching the police is that when you go to the police multiple times, even if it's a crime that's not even about rape, even murder, multiple times you go and you report a case at the police, and maybe they can arrest this person, but at the end of the day, this person bails himself out, and your safety is at stake. So you think about all these things and you wonder, and still, if this person is still taken to court, you have to pay for lawyers, you have to pay for the police to keep following up this person, you have to pay for each and everything, of which some people that are going through these issues can't really afford to do these things. And yes, okay, you followed up to the lawyers and all that. This person, okay, goes to serve the jail time. I don't know what jail time they do serve out here in Uganda over rape and abuses. This person still comes out, and remember, you have taken this person, like, you are responsible for taking this person to jail, and this person doesn't feel guilty over what they did to you. This person might come after you. So such things still scare people to go to the police. Many times, like, the police is bribed for people, like, by people who do, like, a lot of crimes, not just rape. People murder people and they get bailed out. So all of these things scare people. So us as individuals and actually victims of these abuses, I can only advise you on how to handle these situations on our own, and how to help yourself heal, on how to move forward after this thing has happened. And I'm sorry, you'll excuse me, maybe there's a background voice. Our neighbors are actually constructing. You'll bear with me about that. But I can only help you through my experiences, because I'm not going to come out and talk about, I don't know the experiences of other people. I don't know how it happened. I don't know the events and all that. But I'm going to be keeping on actually some of the people who have just subscribed, some of the people who have just come to know about me. I am using my story and some of my experiences and the things that I know to help guide people through. I want to start from the bottom, like slowly, because I talk about mental illness, and I believe it's one of the reasons as to why I happen to have gone through these things, and I want to go journey by journey. Like I want to start from the beginning of when I was like young, the reason, like the way I was brought up, the experiences I had when I was young, and then I want to gradually go into the stuff in school, the experiences in school, and then out after school, that when I came out to the world, and my experiences as overall, like the relationship side of everything. So each and everything, actually my biggest issue is mental illness, and a lot of people are going through this thing. It is not just boys, it is not, I mean, it's not just girls, but boys as well. People, like sometimes you go through events in life and they damage us, just like someone has an accident, you damage, like there are some things that cripple us, like there are some emotions that we go through when we go through tragic moments, horrifying moments, they damage our brains. Like just like you have an injury, when you fall down you get an injury, or when you get hit you get pain, you damage the brain. Like some of these things affect us emotionally. So it depends on the things that you have been through, the lifestyle that you have been living, that determines your mental health state. So for me, a lot of things that happened to me, most of my experiences, because some people like were saying, how can it happen to you the first time and then the second time and then the third time? Hell, it can be 10 times. But most of the times I was going through mental illness and I didn't get professional help. Just like when you get like maybe an injury, you cannot heal from the injury if you don't take care of it, if you don't get treatment for the injury. If you are sick, like the body gets sick, the brain also gets sick. When you feed it with a lot of sadness, like a lot of low emotions, the brain gets affected. So given the fact that I went through very much low situations. I hit so many lows when I was young. I hit so many lows when I was a youth. I hit so many lows when I was becoming a woman that I am today, without getting that help, without treating my brain, without treating my emotions and my mind. I used to coach myself, I used to talk to myself, I used to counsel myself, of which sometimes it's never enough. Some of us go through different things, we go through different pains, and we need different kind of, like, just like you have malaria, the treatment to malaria is not the treatment to typhoid. So we have different bodies and different reactions towards different reactions and towards the things that happen to us. So I never really got that time, like the help that I needed, the medication that I needed maybe for me to feel better. So I kept making the same things, like going through the same lows, hitting the same things, because I never got that need, the help that I needed. So a lot of us also go through these things. You go through emotional torture, you go through physical torture, you go through sexual torture, and you don't get the help that you need, and you keep going on and on. And that is when people if you don't discover what you're going through, or if you don't discover if you don't catch this thing, because mental illness is like a virus, it keeps growing. If you don't take care of it, it keeps growing. And mine kept growing and growing and growing. And thank God I tried to catch it. Like I didn't catch it really, but I tried to contain it and try to counsel myself and try to take myself through these things. So I want to also help other people, like go through these things, go through, like, help in the best way that I can with my experiences, to help understand the situations that we go through. It's not just about sexual abuse. It's not just about the things that I went through, but it's bigger than that. It's about relationships. It's about life decisions. It's about the people that we keep around. It's about the people that we call our friends. So I want to help, actually, like in this generation that we have, there is no one that is really like maybe a youth like me that has come out to speak about these things, to speak and help the young generation, the young girls, the youth, the girls like me, because I'm in my mid 20s, like people who are out here on social media, people who are out here like posting a lifestyle, chasing a lifestyle that you can't even really afford. You put yourself under pressure. You put yourself under pressure over your friends. You don't even know how they are getting the things that they are getting. You put yourself under pressure over the things you see on social media. So it's bigger than this. What I'm trying going to do is try to help people out there. I want to use my experiences. I want to use the experiences of some friends that I know are going through things that I feel like people need to know. A lot of parents don't know what their children are going through. It is a lot. So, with everyone that is just joining in, when you see my messages, because we don't have, like right now, I don't have that bigger platform that I can use. I haven't yet gotten that a big platform where I can communicate and people come to see me. I am going to be using my YouTube channel. But when you see these things, be it whether you're a man or a girl or a lady or anything, or a parent, you need to share these things. You need to help me help other people. You need to help me help you. You need to help me help each other, because I have this thing I keep saying, like, we are here for one another. If we don't help, like, God made us when we're not equal. We are not all best at everything. So what you're not good at, someone else can help you. What the other person can't is not good at, they can help you. So you can please help me, just like people have been sharing my TV interview. Please continue sharing these things. Please continue calling out people to come and get to know me. Please continue sharing this, the links, and subscribing. Go follow me on my Facebook page, because I'll continue like to communicate. I'll be using my Facebook page. If I'm making a communication over my channel, I'll be using my Facebook page. So please go like my page. It is Birabo Esther Alba. You like it, because my account, I have a Facebook account and a Facebook page, but my account right now is full. I can't take on any more friend requests. So what you do is like the page. I'll be using the page for communication. When you see anything on the page, continue sharing it, because it is so sad that we have a lot of people out here that have been given a bigger platform, that have been given an audience, but they are using it, that they are misusing it. And actually, it's so sad that most people that would help me, that I would tell like to help me like push this message, are not doing it. Like the bloggers, media houses. It is very hard. Some media houses want payment for interviews, and actually these things shouldn't even be about payments. It should be about like helping one another. There are some things that don't really need to be paid for. Someone is out here like trying to help this generation. Someone is out here trying to help people understand that people are getting raped. I've been getting people who are telling me they are getting raped. Yesterday I sat with a few friends who told me the gang of the boy that raped me the first time, the names of the boys I grew up seeing, go around bragging that they have raped girls, and these girls have been crying around. No one really knows, because we are so judgmental, we are so mean, we are so ignorant, and it has to end, because people keep forgetting that these things that are happening might come for you. I am not sounding malicious or saying something to be like I'm being curseful or anything, but this is life. When you see someone trying to, because a lot of people were making fun of me, like saying, oh, you were raped, like you wanted it, you enjoyed it, but you don't know this thing can be happening to someone next to you. It could be a friend, it could be a sister, and even your children. But if we keep these messages around, people will look for them. I've actually looked for certain things, like going through my experiences. I've gone back to look for things that can help me heal, that can help me move forward, that can help me refocus. So when we leave these messages over the social medias, it is going to help our children. Right now, someone can say, oh, we don't care, mental health, we don't care. But these are diseases this is a disease that can come and get you, and you would need this message. You would need to hear these things and understand how to take on life. So I want people to please be patient with me. I am going to be uploading stuff, like I'm going to be trying to upload stuff more often to help you like get comforted, to help you like keep moving, however much you're hurting, however much you've been through a lot of things. I've actually been through a lot of things, like even way worse than the things I expressed on TV. For those who watched me on TV, because I couldn't disclose of everything on TV, I have had a lot of tragedies happening in my life. I have had a lot of people take advantage of me. I have had a lot of people hurt me in a very worst way, in just being a young girl, in just being someone innocent, in just being someone who's looking to be loved, because I've never had love, like real love really around me. And I'm not talking about relationship love, but someone being around love, being loved. And a lot of people are experiencing this. Some people lost their parents, some people are living in households where they are not loved, some people are working where they are not loved. So you keep living in this pain and you keep feeding it to your brain. You keep getting depressed, because I've been living with depression for over like 2 decades, and I didn't know that it was depression. I used to do things I just got to learn, like a few years ago, I just got to learn about these things through the internet. And I started educating myself, I started counseling myself, and I decided, let me use my experience to help others. So it is not just about women and what we go through, but even men go through challenges, they go through painful things that they can't talk about because people expect men to be strong. So I want to help people, whether it's a man or a woman, to understand the issue of mental illness, the issue of depression, the issue of loneliness. And I'm not talking about relationship loneliness, I'm still talking about the loneliness you feel when you're around people that don't love you, when you're around people that don't appreciate you, when you're around people that hate you, when you're around like when you're around in the working environment where you're not comfortable, you feel alone. And all of these issues are mental illness issues, and people keep ignoring these things. The more you ignore these things, the more you don't take care of these things, the more you get affected. So I want to help people. I'll be uploading these videos, I'll be communicating as often as I can. And if you want to reach out to me and talk to me, you can reach out to me through my Facebook page, or those who have my number, you can reach out to me over my number. And I'll be trying to communicate. Like, I'll reply when I can. If I can't reply, you can always come and watch these videos. If you don't really have time, like, they will always be here. If you don't really have time to reach out to me, you can watch these videos. They will be helping you. And please continue like subscribing, activate the notification button, so that whenever I upload new videos, you get notified. Please tell people about this, share it around with your friends. And for now, like, I'm supposed to be sharing my other part of the story, my story, because I didn't share everything on TV. I'll be posting it over this weekend, the coming weekend. And some of you I've actually been having a lot of questions that I'll be answering in the coming time. But for now, I'm going to be uploading the second part to my video. I'm supposed to take people through the first video, but I failed to get time, so I'm going to combine them together. When I do upload this first video, the second part, I'll be going through it maybe in the coming week. So I'll be in touch. Keep subscribing, keep sharing the messages, keep helping me push my message, help me gain that platform that I need to gain. Those who want to support me can always reach out with any support that they can give me to help me push this through. So thank you very much. God bless you, and take care and stay safe. And one thing I had forgotten, I really want to say thank you again for the people that are really pushing me, that are really encouraging me, people that are supporting me bigger than I can mention. All the support that people are giving me, I really appreciate it. For the new subscribers, please continue sharing. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please continue supporting my journey. I really want to get a bigger platform. I really want to get, like, I really want my message to get as far as it can, not just in Uganda, because a lot of people are reaching out to me that are even out of the country. People are reaching out to me, parents are reaching out to me. I really want to help guide as many people that I can, as many children that I can, through this generation that we are having, because it is very bad. The generation we are in, the social media generation, like these internet things, the internet is really ruining people's spirits, it's ruining people, it's ruining people's hearts. People are being so hateful, people are going through a lot of things. People are battling mental health issues with this social media, like looking at people. You see people posting stuff, you put yourself in competition. People at campus, they see things at campus, they go through, like, they get misguided by people by the students they are with at campus. The people out here in the world, the people that are in relationships, toxic relationships, but they don't even realize that they're in toxic relationships. I'm going to use each and every bit of knowledge and power that I have. I'm not an expert at mental illness, but at least I have been educating myself about the things that I've been through. So I want to help people out there to really understand these things, and at least help yourself. If you don't have anyone to help you, because most of the times I used to deal with things on my own. I used to have to heal myself. I used to have to counsel myself. So You don't have to be alone anymore. You don't have to deal with things you don't understand anymore. In case of anything, just reach out to me. So please, thank you so much for the support. Continue pushing this message. Continue helping me. Whoever can, I actually mentioned in my previous video, whoever can help me get to any media house. I really need a bigger platform. I really need people to notice me. I really need to help parents. I need to help men and women. I need to help young girls. I need to help people like victims that are going through things that they can't talk about to anyone. I want to help them heal. So you don't have to do this alone. Thank you so much. Stay well and God bless you. I know I'm saying this for the second time, but God bless you. And thank you very much to everyone that is standing by me, my friends. Thank you so much. The new friends that I've gotten, the new sisters that I've gotten, it really means a lot. Thank you so much for your support. I'm really humbled. Thank you and stay well and stay safe. Please take care.